Hey guys, and welcome to another installment of Harrison's videos. Thank you so much for watching. In this video, I'll be talking about the 3 things I learned being in the church, or just being in the church dynamics and everything. So little on me, when I first started going to church, like seriously, I didn't know that there's imperfect people out there in the church. You know what I mean? I just thought everyone just perfect, everyone had it figured out. But little did I know that they were just like me, figuring out their lives, figuring out everything, and like trying to make sure that the word of God is embedded and you leave it out. Some people actually don't really grow as fast as they should be growing, or are not even intentional about their growth. And because of that, it's very possible to go in the church and find people that will step on your toes over the petty things or really big serious things. What I'm trying to say is the church has taught me that open your eyes, test every spirit. You just can't get there and open up your heart to everybody in a way where you just trust everybody and look at everybody through what you call rose colored glasses. I hope that's right. I hope you get what I mean. Yes, I'm not saying just have mistrust and have your guard up. Just know that when you go to church, not everybody is at the same place as the pastor, right? Not everybody has it all figured out. So have that mind. Me, I didn't know that. I was just okay, which brings me to point number 2. So point number 2 is you have to make sure that the service that you do in the church you are serving is not for a human being. It's not for the pastor to say, thank you, my sister, thank you, my brother. It's not for the usher to say something. It's not for the elder to say something. It is for God to see you faithfully serving. Because when you seek your validation from the world, it will not give you that validation. Sometimes it will not give you that validation. Did you know that human beings can just decide to not see all your efforts? Like they won't say thank you, they won't even see that you work so hard. They won't know what program you had to cancel because you had to be at church to organize this, to clean what, to announce. So guys, every time you do service for the church, make sure you know that you're doing it for God. You're not doing it for people. I've known people that have left churches because they felt like they were unappreciated. I mean, I get it, but I don't. And the reason I don't get it is because were you really doing it for a thank you from people, or were you doing it out of service to God? Because remember, the Bible does tell us that we have to serve one another with our gifts. That is our duty. That is our place. So even if I get a thank you or not, I'm going to do my thing because I'm not doing it for people to see. I'm doing it for God. Thank you very much. Full stop. That is something that I have learned. Initially in my Christian walk, I thought I needed a thank you. I thought I needed an acknowledgement. But as I've grown in the faith, I realized that that is not right and it's not biblical. It's actually really prideful. You have to make sure you check yourself. Serve God, not people. That's what we're here about, okay? That's what we're about. Gosh, where's the English today? My last point is about Jesus, right? Being the focus of everything. Because here's the point. We go to church because we have to have a relationship with God. It's sharpening us. We're with other believers who are encouraging us in the faith, and we go on like that. Guys, if we get to a place where Jesus is not the focus, which is very possible, which is very easy, you get caught up in that sister who you don't like. I don't like how that man talks. When he gets there, he just I don't like how she dresses. I don't like how that usher talked to me the other day. There's so many distractions, and these are just petty distractions. There are more distractions that take place in the church. We've all experienced different things, but bottom line is Jesus should always be the focus. He's the author and finisher of our faith. He should be the focus when we go to church. When we get there, we shouldn't be thinking about how everyone should be serving me or how great I'm looking or any of those things. Look at Jesus. Is Jesus being glorified? Are you listening to the word? Are you growing? Most importantly, are you growing? And I always say this, guys, if you're at a church and you're growing, forget everything else. Forget everything else that's petty. As long as you're focusing on Jesus and you are growing in the faith, that is your church. You see yourself growing in faith. You see yourself changing your behavior and suddenly wanting to be kinder, suddenly wanting to pray more. Your pastor preaches and you want to read the Bible even more. You know there's a change that's occurring in your life. But then there's this brother that's always bothering you, and you look at him, just irritates you. Maybe you're just offended by something. I really don't know what happens in people's minds. I'm trying to come up with all sorts of scenarios, but what I'm saying is focus on the bigger picture. The bigger picture is that you're growing. The bigger picture is that you're learning, and who knows that being in this environment with imperfect people might actually help you work on your patience, work on your forgiveness, which is something that we need to work on as people. We need to get sharpened every day, and being sharpened means we have to face real challenges. So why look for a perfect church when you can get to right there where there's a lot of temptation to just be offended? Why not be there and learn and grow? Well, that's all I had today, because I thought about just the things that happen, the realities of it. It's not all blissful. Being Christian is not all blissful, especially if you have to belong to a church body. Next week, I'm going to talk about why it's so important to be in a church body so that we can balance this out. Yeah, thank you so much for watching my video, guys, and see you in my next one. Bye.